Okay, we're going to look at this first problem as a review. What did you get for an answer? What did you get? It's a one solution because it's x equal, right? Okay, good. But you got 12. Anybody get anything different? What got young lady up right there? Now, you need to sit up, young lady. Anybody else get anything different? They might be wrong.
I got 5A equals 60.
5A equals 60. Okay.
I got A equals 60.
Okay. Huh? A equals 60? 8? 8. A. A. Sorry. Woo. Okay. Anybody else get anything? What'd you get, Leo? 8. A. 8. Period. Okay. A 8 or A equals 8? Okay, good. All right. Now, guys, stop, drop, look, and listen. I have 4 different answers up there, right? Okay? So, there's need to say we got some issues. And I hate to say issues, we got some differences of opinions, right? Yes? So, the first things first. Tell me one thing that you see. Somebody raise your hand and tell me one thing they see. Come on. Go. I see distributed. You see distributed. Yes or no? How do you know you got distributed? You got parentheses. That's exactly right. With a number out here, right? And so I'm going to multiply those. I had people add those. Distributed is a 5th grade thing. More utilized in 6th and 7th. That's 5th grade. Now, 5 times negative 10. What's 5 times negative 10? Negative what? 50. What's 5 times A? 5A. There you go. Equals what? 10. Now, let's talk. At this point, what do you want to do? No, I'm going to pray. Prayer never hurt anything. Now I'm going to draw a line. Okay, now what am I going to do? Yeah, you have to identify numbers and what? Okay, guys, I want to tell you something. There ain't but 2 things that we're talking about here. And they're numbers and they are variables. How do I know the difference? Raise your hand. Go. One has a letter. Which one has a letter? The variable has a letter. Okay? I am for certain, look at me, I am 100% certain that the people that are in this classroom can tell me whether this has a letter of the alphabet or this doesn't, right? Yes? Yes or no? Come on. Right here. Okay, good. What is my objective? What am I trying to do? What am I trying to do? You're halfway there. He said get the variable by itself. He's halfway there. What am I trying to achieve? What is my objective? Go.
Get the numbers on one side, the variable on the other.
That's exactly right. See, we're trying to get our numbers on one side and variables on the what?
Other.
Now, that's as easy as this. Girls on this side of the room, guys on what? Right? But guys, you got to make sure you understand something. Who am I going to move? Go.
Negative 50.
All right. How did you know it was a negative 50 as compared to a positive 50?
Oh, because the negative 50 is...
Yeah, the sign in front of that number, goes with that number, right? See, a negative 50. Now, I had a lot of people do this. Because sat down and grade all the classes together, flipped it back, grade all the classes together. I had people take that 10 and move it over here. Now, for me, that's very frustrating because what have I always been saying? Get your numbers on one side and variables on the what? Okay, did that go through your brain when you were working these? If it didn't, it needs to. Now, we're going to take the negative 50 to the other side. We're going to play a little Dale. We're going to add it. We're going to add it because this is a negative 50. So we're going to add it to this side and add it to what? That becomes 0. That 5a comes down. Equals, what's 10 plus 50? Okay, good. I had people that would have gave me 40 right there. Anybody give me 40 right there? Be honest with me, come on. You got a 40 right there?
No, wait, I got a 60. No, he's saying that people...
Right, on this problem, how many of y'all got 40 right there? You did? Huh? Did you have a sign error? What'd you do, Leah? You done a... Yeah. Oh, you wrote a positive 50 here? Okay, so you had a when you copied the problem, you copied it wrong. So, but you done it right, per se, what you copied. But you got to make sure that what you copy down is correct, right? All right, now, do I have my variables on one side and numbers on the other? Yes or no? Yeah, I do. See that A? How's that 5 attached to that A? By multiplication. See, if a variable or a letter of the alphabet is walking around with a number, they are joined together by holy multiplication, right? That's right. The only way that they can be separated is by what? Division. That's right. That's the only way they can ever get separated. They are together. They are one unit, one item, one thing. They're a variable, right? Okay? So, this is 5 times A. So that's all a variable. Do I have my variables on one side and numbers on the other? Yes, I do. What's happening to my variable? It's being what? It's being what, guys? All right, I'm having a conversation about 4 or 5 people. The rest of you people are looking down. Y'all need to look up here. Let's go. Come on. You're going to be standing up. Come on. You don't want to do that. You cannot go to sleep. The only way you can go to sleep is if you can get them to let me go to sleep. Right, Chuck? Okay, what's happening to my variable? Come on. It's being what? Multiplied. If it's being multiplied, how do I get rid of that? Divide. Divide by 5. What you do to one side, you do to the other. Now, I had a lot of this on this quiz. I had people say 5 over 5 is 0. What's anything over itself? 1. See, up here we create 0 pairs. Down here we're creating positive what? 1. There's a big difference. Big, big difference. So that's A equals, what's 60 divided by 5? 12. That's right. You had the multiplication facts, right? Now, good. Now, what I need for you to do is I'll work that problem. Okay, that was a difficult problem, per se. That's like the ones on the back of this quiz that you had, right? The ones on the front are much more easier than that one, right? Okay. But if you look at those problems on that quiz, let's see, we had combining like terms, right? We had variables on both sides, right? We had that. You need to go back and fix your mistakes. You need to go back and rework them, okay? Because if you don't, guess what's going to happen when it comes to the test time? Well, your head, your brain made connections going down the wrong path, right? And if you don't correct that, you don't fix it, then that rabbit's going to go right back down that hole, right? And you'll get it wrong again. Got to make it work. Now, I've got today, we got more word problems to do today, okay? I know. Well, I love word problems too. This one right here is probably one of the best ones I got. So, we're going on a picnic today. All right, we're going on a picnic. So, I'm going to stop this for a second, and then we're going to pick back. Read the problem. Read the problem. Go on the picnic. Tell me What is the relationship back to a cookie? Because they told you a cookie, the cost of a cookie, they went ahead and told you that the cost of a cookie is X. They've told you that, right? Now you need to fill in the other things based off relationship. Go. Ladies and gentlemen. Now, shh, ladies and gentlemen. The cost of a cookie is unknown. And in math, in unknowns in math, we, well, yeah, we try to get our unknowns known. That's exactly right. But we represent an unknown in math with a variable. We call it X. Now, we don't know what the cost of a cookie is yet, but we're going to find it. Excuse me. Chloe and her friends going on a picnic. Listen, we'll talk some Jackson County. A sandwich is 6 times the cost of a cookie.
Hey, don't make fun of my
Okay, hey, we're not getting personal with it. I grew up here. It'll be okay. Okay. Now, a sandwich is 6 times the cost of a cookie. So what I do right here? X by 6, which gives me what? 6X, right? Any questions? Hey, focusing right here. All right, now, a bag of chips is 1.5 times the cost of a cookie. 1.5 what? Good. Okay, now, a soda. People up north or out Midwest wrote this. Because nowhere in the South would you ever hear anybody refer to of a soft drink as a soda or pop. Okay? Now, a soda, it doesn't matter what it is. We always say, you want a Coke? Always. You bring your Mr. Bibb. You want a Coke? A soda is twice the cost of a cookie. So how do we represent that? 2 what? X. Good. Now, any questions about what we got there? They gave us an unknown. That was the cost of the cookie. Then they turned around and gave us a relationship between the cookie and the rest of the things we had, right? Now, I need you, ladies and gentlemen, I need you to write an expression for the cost of each. Well, we've already done that. That was A, right? We just done that up on that thing. Now, B, Chloe. Gotta love old Chloe. Chloe and her friends are going to buy 2 sandwiches, 3 bags of chips, 4 cookies, and 2 sodas. Somebody going to get some extra sandwich, and somebody going to they're going to split some chips, right? Right? Or somebody going to do without. All right. They spend, listen, when they purchase this, they spend $12.25. Now, I need you to write me an equation based off this newly known information. See, they're going to buy 2 sandwiches. She's going to buy 2 sandwiches, 3 bags of chips, 4 cookies, and 2 sodas. And then she's going to spend $12.25. Right? She's going up to Dan's up here, up the road. They're going to buy all this. $12.25. Well, I need to know how much each item is because, see, I need to make sure that she bought this, right? No. All right. Okay. We have 2 times 6x because the sandwich costs 6x. 3 bags of chips, so 3 times 1.5x because the bag of chips is 1.5 times the cost of a cookie. 4 cookies, well, cookies cost X, and I got 4 of them. That's where the 4X comes from. And then 2 sodas, 2 times 2X. The cost of a soda is 2 times the cost of a cookie. Now, all of that is equal to $12.25. And when we distribute this, or I shouldn't say distribute, multiply this, we get 12X plus 4.5X plus 4X plus 4X equals $12.25. Now, when you add all this together, you get $24.50. or 24.5x equals 12.25. Now, we got a variables on one side and numbers on the other. We'll divide both sides by 24.5. So we have x equal to 0.5. So the cost of a cookie is 50 cents. So what we need to do now is we need to go back up and get the cost of all the individual things. So 6 times 50 is $3 for cost of a sandwich. 1.5 times 50 cents, or 0.5 or half, would be 0.75. So the bag of chips is 75 cents. The cost of cookie is 50 cents, and then 2 times 50 cents is $1. That's it.